In a time long ago, when animals could talk and wisdom walked hand in hand with patience, there lived a sly hyena and a clever tortoise. The hyena was known far and wide for his greed. No meal was ever enough, no treasure ever satisfying. One warm afternoon, as the golden sun bathed the earth, the hyena stumbled upon the tortoise sitting calmly beside a bush full of ripe, juicy berries. The hyena's eyes gleamed with hunger and cunning as he approached with a sly grin. "Well, well, what do we have here? A feast guarded by a slow little shell creature," Hyena said, his sharp teeth glinting in the light. "Good day, Hyena," Tortoise replied calmly. "These berries are indeed sweet, but they are not mine to give away freely." But greed had already clouded Hyena's thoughts, and his grin widened. "Come now, old friend, let us share them. Surely you don't need them all." Tortoise narrowed his eyes, sensing the hyena's true intent. After a brief pause, he said, "Very well, Hyena, but only if you promise me something." "Anything," Hyena exclaimed eagerly, his eyes fixed on the berries. "You must not eat more than your share," said Tortoise firmly, "and you must wait until I finish picking them." Hyena nodded quickly, though his gaze never left the ripe fruit. The tortoise began to pluck the berries slowly, placing them in a small pile. But Hyena's stomach growled, and his patience grew thin. The sight of the juicy berries and the tortoise's slow pace made his mouth water. He began to mutter under his breath, "Why should I wait? These berries are right here, ripe and delicious." Without another moment of hesitation, Hyena lunged forward and devoured the berries greedily, his sharp teeth tearing through them in a frenzy. He ate and ate until the bush was bare, juice dripping from his chin. The tortoise looked up calmly. "You have broken your promise, Hyena. Greed will cost you dearly." But Hyena, belly full and ego inflated, only laughed. "What can a slow tortoise do to a mighty hyena like me?" The tortoise closed his eyes and spoke in a deep, steady voice. "Greed devours, wisdom endures. May your hunger remain forevermore." Hyena's laughter stopped abruptly. A strange heaviness began to settle in his belly. His stomach felt as though it were filled with stones. He tried to stand, but his legs wobbled, and he fell back to the ground with a heavy thud. What is happening to me?" Hyena cried out in panic, but there was no escaping the weight of his greed. Tortoise stepped closer, his voice calm but firm. "Greed will always demand more than it gives, Hyena. Remember this moment." The hyena lay there, burdened by his own insatiable hunger, unable to move. His feast had turned into his punishment. And so, the greedy hyena learned a lesson he would never forget, a lesson that echoed through time. Greed may fill the belly, but it will always leave the heart empty.